Next, you need to understand development steps also. This is the way you need to plan each and every project. Okay. So next is steps to develop. For that kind of application, what kind of steps you need to use? First phase is what? Planning. Planning and design. So planning level, what the people are going to using? People are going to using sketch out the design for each page. This is called wireframes. People are going to say wireframes. How we need to showcase that one logo, where I need to provide, right? What kind of background color, what kind of font, what kind of images you are using, that and all you need to specify. Okay. Here, sketch out the design for each page. That is the first one. Next, after that, based on the sketch, plan. Plan the data schema for your backend. So, for example, you need to maintain the ID, you need to maintain the name, you need to maintain the quantity, right? So those kind of things you can use as a columns, right? So that is you need to maintain e-commerce kind of Firebase app level. We are going to use in database name schema. That is nothing but a e-commerce, hospital, school. That is a nothing but a schema. So plan the data schema for backend. So that is the one kind of step. So this is the planning and designing phase level people are going to discussing. The tomorrow I will ask which project you are doing. What is your plan? You need to say I'm designing login page like this. This is the registration page like this. After login, admin dashboard this kind of way. User dashboard is this kind of way. I'm going to create in this kind of screens like that. You need to explain. That is the planning and designing. Okay. Next, what is that one? Next one is what? Develop backend. Develop. Generally, people are going to provide the endpoints in the real time. For your understanding purpose, you can create the backend. Okay. If you are not using, if you are not using um, Firebase, Firebase. Okay, then you need to set up your server, database server. Okay, that means db.json file level array type of files you need to maintain. Next, you need to create API endpoints. API endpoints. After that, you need to provide here what? Connected to the database. Connected to database. That is the one. That is the designing level second step. Next, third one. Develop, develop front end. So what are the front end things you need to develop? Set up, React, and routing. Next, you need to provide, build the main layout. Main layout means what? Header, footer, these kind of things we can call as a main layout. Next, create the product listing. Product listing means what? Product list component. Okay, and details pages. Okay, that information you need to provide simply dashboard kind of thing. Next, add add the cart and checkout pages. Next, another one is implement user authentication and profile pages. Next, you need to provide, add the admin dashboard. So this is the way we need to provide the developer front end. Next, fourth one, connect front end to back end. That is the functionality. So you need to provide here what? Make API calls to fetch products. Okay, add products to the cart. That is the kind of functionality you need to provide. Okay. Next, handle responses and update the front end accordingly. So this is the connection to the backend. Next, fifth one is what? Testing. Here you need to provide test each module independently. Next, you need to write unit test cases. Write unit test using a library like just kind of a framework we are going to using. After that, you need to perform integration testing. Everything is working fine or not, you need to say integration testing. After that, deployment. After that, these are all development steps. Okay. So here we need to provide what? Deployment process. Here we need to provide what? Deployment process level. Prepare your project for deployment. After that, you need to provide deploy the back end and front end separately or deploy that one in the one server. Next, after that, you can see test the live version. Test the live version working or not properly. You need to check that one. After that, you need to provide what? Feedback and iteration. Here, next one is what? Feedback and iterations. So here we need to take the feedback. Okay. So here you need to take the feedback. Get feedback from users who are using your application. You need to take the feedback. Next, iterate on the feedback and make necessary changes. That's it. Okay. So these are the steps we are going to using and developing e-commerce kind of application. So here high level design, low level design. First steps are high level design. Steps to development is develop is nothing but a low level design. So first, whatever the project you are going to developing, you need to think like this. You need to think like this and note down, break down. This is the kind of documentation elaborately people are going to writing each and every stage level also. This kind of document is first business requirement specification, BRS document, business requirement specification. After that, you are going to planning like this, technical specification document. After that, people are going to start the work. So once you are going to done this one, we are going to divide it into the resources based on the experience people are going to working. So project initialization, who will take care? Authentication, who will take care? Right? Product management module is who will take care. So like that, we are going to divide the people and collectively people are going to develop the project. So this project is pushed into the where? GitHub repository. So that GitHub repository level, everyone is clone the project and collaboratively people are going to working on that one. Okay, understood? So this is the plan. So planning is also done. Just to go through this one, these steps and documentation here, whatever I'm going to provide it, just to go through this one and try to understand. So tomorrow you people explain that one. Project initialization setup, you need to talk that one. Environment setup is what, directory structure is what, routing is what, you need to explain. Next, authentication module. Like that, one people take the any kind of module and explain how to do that one. If you are not able to do, how to get this information? You are using ChatGPT. Just see this one. This is the part. Copy this one and go to the ChatGPT and paste it. It is going to give the suggestion. Okay? It is going to give the suggestion. Like that, each and every module, you can copy paste ChatGPT and ask, hey, ChatGPT, can you provide this authentication module level components and pages, step-by-step code? It is going to give that one. Okay? How many people are doing, we will see. That's the reason I'm not showing that one. If you are not able to do, I will show that one also tomorrow. But you people ask the ChatGPT utilizer. Without ChatGPT, coming days, it is very difficult to drive the project. Why? Because nowadays that is also one kind of qualification. So coming days, prompting manager kind of roles are coming. We are going to developing step by step, slowly. It is take a lot of time, right? Artificial intelligence is came into the market, right? So that is the cases level. You need to upgrade a similar kind of way. So that is the reason sir. No one is not explaining all these kind of things. You can compare and check. No one is not explaining all these kind of things. Even previous batches level also, I'm not discussed this much. Okay, so you can check that one. Here artificial intelligence is came into the market, so that it is going to hitting lot of jobs. If you are not upgrading, if you are not utilizing ChatGPT kind of thing, artificial intelligence, any kind of open APIs, if you are not using, sustaining is very difficult. Okay, so that's the reason quickly, fastly you need to develop. You know the technology, you know the functionality, then you can take that information and you can develop the application fast. That is the purpose. You need to use that one. Okay, so that is the cases level. You can use that one. That is not a problem. Okay, if it is 3.0, that is the free version only. 4.1 is it is going to asking some monthly paid thing. You don't need to use the paid thing. You can use the free ChatGPT. You can use and try to develop the application very fast. How we are using, we will see in the coming days. I'm not at all discussing anything. Tomorrow onwards, you need to speak. Okay, this is the e-commerce. I'm going to say capstone project. Okay, document. This is the document I will share. You can go through that one and discuss tomorrow onwards. At the same time, each and every topic I'm going to quickly revise, and I'm going to discuss in the interview questions. So that interview questions are, you are understanding how to design the project, you are understanding each and every topic, each and every scenario. One application we are discussed. Please watch the videos, practice, and read the questions. I'm going to be explaining your doubts. Okay. So this is the action plan. So tomorrow onwards, you people need to speak. Okay. My side is training is explanation is over.